The Stoic Gaze, Unlocking Hidden Love Through Eye Contact Psychology Introduction. It's a silence between two people that speaks louder than words. It's not always found in the conversations we have, but in the way two pairs of eyes meet and refuse to look away. Across centuries, poets, philosophers, and even scientists have tried to capture the mystery of the gaze. Yet among them, the Stoics, those ancient thinkers who sought wisdom and clarity and strength, offered a perspective that resonates deeply even today. The Stoic gaze is not about seduction or fleeting charm. It is about presence, control, honesty, and the silent revelation of hidden love. In today's world, where distractions, shallow connections, and digital screens often replace real intimacy, the act of holding eye contact has become both rare and profound. For those over 25s, especially in the modern American landscape of busyness and emotional noise, understanding the psychology of eye contact isn't just fascinating, it's transformative. In this article, we'll journey through the depths of what eye contact truly means, why it holds the power to unlock hidden emotions, how Stoic philosophy sheds new light on it, and most importantly, how you can use it in your own life to build stronger, more authentic connections. *1. The timeless power of eye contact from the moment we are born. Eye contact becomes one of our earliest languages. A baby recognizes safety and love through the mother's gaze before it can ever understand a single word. Evolution itself has wired us to seek eyes to read them, to mirror them, and to respond. Psychologists agree. Eye contact is one of the most powerful nonverbal signals in human interaction. It conveys confidence, trustworthiness, attraction, and even dominance. When someone holds your gaze, your brain releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone, subtly creating intimacy without a single touch. But why does eye contact feel so magnetic, so dangerous at times? Because it bypasses the surface. Words can be rehearsed, gestures can be faked, but the eyes betray the soul. They reveal attention, curiosity, longing, or even hidden affection. That is why across cultures, prolonged eye contact often becomes a symbol of love, vulnerability, and truth. *2. The Stoic Gaze. A philosophy in the eyes. The Stoics believed in self-mastery. The idea that true freedom comes not from controlling others, but from controlling oneself. To them, emotions were not enemies, but forces to be understood and governed. And their view of human interaction was rooted in clarity and authenticity. So what happens when we bring the Stoic mindset into the psychology of eye contact? The Stoic gaze is not about staring or intimidating. It's about being fully present, free from distraction, and rooted in self-control. It communicates, I am here. I'm not running from discomfort. I see you fully, and I allow you to see me. Unlike the fleeting glances of insecurity or the manipulative stares of seduction, the Stoic gaze rests in calm confidence. It doesn't chase approval, nor does it seek to dominate. Instead, it silently invites connection while remaining anchored in self-respect. This is why eye contact, when approached with Stoic clarity, can unlock hidden love. It creates a safe space where another person feels seen, not judged, not analyzed, but understood. And in that rare space, intimacy grows. *3. Why eye contact reveals hidden love. Hidden love is often buried beneath fear. Fear of rejection, fear of vulnerability, fear of revealing too much. Words can dance around this fear. The eyes often betray the truth. Imagine sitting across from someone you deeply care about. Your words are polite, casual, even guarded. But your eyes, they linger a little too long. They soften when there's meet yours, they dilate, betraying excitement. Science confirms that pupils widen when we look at someone we are attracted to. Eye contact reveals hidden love because it bypasses logic and defenses. It doesn't ask permission, doesn't knock. Politely, it simply shines through. When two people lock eyes with genuine presence, there is no space for lies, The moment may last seconds, but it can echo for years. The Stoic gaze, when practiced in love, allows a person to communicate feelings they may not have the courage to voice. And in return, it invites the other person to open up, to lower their defenses, to trust. Asterisk 4. Barriers to holding the gaze in modern life. Fifth, eye contact is so powerful. Why do so many struggle with it? Especially adults over 25 who often feel a strange awkwardness or discomfort holding someone's gaze. Distraction. Our attention is fractured. Phones, screens, and constant notifications weaken our ability to focus deeply on another person. Insecurity. Many fear that holding eye contact will expose their vulnerability, anxiety, or attraction. Cultural conditioning. In some cultures, prolonged eye contact is seen as aggressive or disrespectful, creating confusion in social norms. Fear of intimacy. To look into someone's eyes is to risk being seen yourself. And for many, that is terrifying. These barriers prevent us from experiencing the full depth of connection. Yet, with awareness and practice, they can be overcome. Asterisk 5. Practical steps. Applying the Stoic gaze at home. The beauty of the Stoic gaze is that it can be cultivated. You don't need perfect confidence to start. You need intention and practice. Here are steps you can apply in your own life. Practice presence when talking to someone. Silence your phone, put away distractions, and give them your undivided attention. The gaze means little without presence. Start small. If long eye contact feels intimidating, begin with shorter moments and gradually extend them. Notice how the other person responds. Breathe calmly. Anxiety often makes us look away. Slow breathing helps you remain calm and steady. Pair with listening. Don't just stare, listen with your eyes. Let your gaze reflect curiosity, empathy, and respect. Mirror without forcing. If their eyes soften, let yours soften too. If they smile, let your gaze reflect warmth naturally. Use silence. Sometimes the most powerful connections happen not while speaking, but in quiet moments of shared gaze. Applying these practices at home with your partner, family, or even friends can rebuild trust, spark intimacy, and create lasting bonds. Asterisk 6. The healing power of the Stoic gaze in relationships often suffer not because love disappears, but because connection weakens. We get busy. We stop looking at each other the way we once did. Eye contact has the power to reignite that spark. A simple exercise for couples is to sit across from one another, say nothing, and hold each other's gaze for 2 minutes. At first, it feels awkward, even silly, but slowly layers peel away. Nervous laughter fades into softness. Resentments melt. What remains is raw presence, and often a rediscovery of love. Psychologists have found that eye-gazing exercises increase intimacy and empathy in couples, even those struggling with distance. The Stoic gaze magnifies this effect because it adds discipline and authenticity. It is not about manipulating emotion, but about showing up fully without running. Without masks. Asterisk 7. Unlocking confidence through eye contact for many over 25. One of the biggest struggles is confidence. Career demands, failed relationships, or personal insecurities chip away at self-esteem. But practicing eye contact can rebuild it. When you train yourself to hold someone's gaze calmly, you begin to send your brain a new message. I am enough. I am not hiding. Over time, this rewires your social confidence. You no longer shrink from attention, but embrace it. The Stoics taught that we should not seek validation from others. But when you can look another person in the eye without fear, you begin to embody this teaching. Eye contact becomes both a tool of connection and a discipline of self-mastery. Asterisk 8. Hidden love in everyday life. Hidden love isn't always romantic. It can be the love of a parent for their child, a friend for a friend, or even the unspoken care. Between colleagues, eye contact brings these hidden emotions to light. A parent reassuring their child during a difficult moment. A friend silently conveying support in times of struggle. A colleague showing respect and trust without needing to speak. These moments remind us that love does not always need words. Sometimes, it simply needs eyes that choose to stay. *9. A Stoic exercise for you here is a practical exercise to apply at home. Choose someone you care about deeply, partner, friend, or family member. Sit across from them, phones away, no distractions. Look into each other's eyes for 60 seconds without speaking. Notice the emotions that rise, comfort, discomfort, even nervous laughter. Stay with it. Allow silence to hold you both. .10. The Stoic gaze in modern dating for those navigating modern relationships. Especially after 25, the Stoic gaze can transform dating. Many first dates are filled with nervous chatter, rehearsed stories, and subtle performance. But when you allow your eyes to hold steady, to listen as much as they look, you create depth that few ever reach. This doesn't mean staring unnaturally, means staying present, showing genuine curiosity and not running from silence. In a world where many seek connection but fear vulnerability, the Stoic gaze makes you unforgettable. Conclusion: awaken the power within your eyes. Stoic gaze is more than a technique, it is a way of being. It teaches us that eye contact is not about manipulation or performance, but about presence, honesty, and courage. It unlocks hidden love by cutting through fear and distraction, revealing the truth that words often cannot. In your own life, begin with small steps. Hold the gaze of those you love for a little longer. Rem.